Hello friends and welcome to YouTube channel Freedom Tech, and today I will share with you automatic local annotation application for Windows machine. So in computer vision or in object detection, if we want to create our own custom object detection model, the image annotation is most important part. So there is a lot of application is already available, but I have created the application which basically we can run on our local computer. Simple. So this is the application, automatic local annotation application. I will share with you how you can use this application. If you want to buy the application, I will mention the buy me coffee link. Simply click on the link and pay the amount. You will get the application. Also after that, you will need the API key for activating the application with the API key, and then that API key you have to mention inside the application, and then you can use the application for monthly basis. Okay, for monthly basis. So let's just say if you use this application for 1 month and then you think this application is not good, just don't go for continue. Okay, you can simply cancel the API key. Okay, so this is how the software will work. Today I will show you how you can use all these things. So as I mentioned, I will mention the buy me coffee link. So this is basically the application I have already downloaded in my downloads. This is the zip format file. Inside the project folder, there is basically a two file. One is basically for Google Colab training. Once we annotate all the images on our local computer, we want to send our labeling images on Google Drive, and then from Google Drive we will create our own custom object detection model using our Google Colab. Okay, so we have basically two folder. One is basically our application and another one is basically for Colab file. Simple. So this is basically annotation app. So let's just extract. So I will extract. Okay, so this is what our folder, and then we will go inside the folder. As you can see, this is the folder. Go inside, and this is what our setup.exe file. So first we will install our setup.exe. So right click and click on run as an administrator. Click on it. Then you will see this kind of window. Just click on more info and then click on run anyway. Then you will see the normal wizard for installing the application, which we always use for any window application. So go for next, then create desktop icon, click on next, and now it will install our application. So friends, as you can see, we successfully install our application. Now just uncheck, click on finish, and this is what our application logo. So first time, because as I mentioned, for this application you need a key. So first time you need to run with the administrator. So right click and run as administrator. So as you can see, is checking for the license. So here you have to basically mention the API key which you will get from our side. So once you download the application, as I mentioned, you need to send email to us. Okay, then we will send you a new API key which available for 30 days. Let's just say after 30 days you don't want to continue with this application, then no problem, you can simply remove it from your computer. That's it. So based on 30 days means based on month, this application, this API key basically work monthly basis. Simple. So I need to mention here API key. So I have already API key. So friends, as you can see, I have mentioned my API key. Just click on activate. And friends, as you can see, our application is already activated. So this is how the application will look like. Simple. So we install our application successfully. Also, we activate the application successfully. So I have already tested my application. So that's why, as you can see, the license is 24 days left. Means I have already used this application. So that's why it says the 24 days left. After 24 days, the key which right now I am using, it will expire. Okay, and then you need to again message us. Then we will send you a new key. If you want, if you think this application is really usable for you, then you can continue. Otherwise, there is no need to continue. It is completely on your side. That's so. This is the application. Here you will see how many days left. Then, as I mentioned, we will use here a sam3.pt model and mobile sam.pt model. So inside the project folder, which we just extract annotation app, there is a main.txt file, the text file. Right click and open as a text file. Inside that, I have already mentioned the link which we want. So this is basically the Hugging Face link for sam3.pt. So you have to simply open the link like this way, copy paste the link from the text file, and then this is the Hugging Face sam3. Okay, here you have to just sign up, and for this sam3.pt model you need a permission. So you have to simply mention you want the permission to download the sam3.pt model. It is really easy, simple. So I already download the sam3.pt model. That's it. And then again we need another model, which is the mobile sam.pt. So copy the second link and then just paste it here. It will open the GitHub link, and here inside the GitHub we want to go to wets folder, and then this is the mobile sam.pt. Just click on it and then click on download. It will download the mobile sam.pt model. For mobile sam.pt, there is no need any permission. This is their just a GitHub link. You can simply download the mobile sam.pt model. Once we have both model, we have to mention the path. Like as I said, I have already done with all the setup. So that's why it says the sam3.pt is already available. So let's just say I will close from here and I will again add. So I have already downloaded both model inside downloads, and in model folder, as you can see, I have both model already there. So I need to only select the models. So add sam3.pt and go to the model folder, sam3.pt, click on open. So as you can see, we successfully add the sam3.pt and then mobile sam.pt, click on open, we successfully add. So now next time when you rerun the application, there is no need to mention the models because we already add. That's it, done. So this is the first step. Now we want to create the workspace. So open the file manager and create any folder. So let's just say I will create here my project. So my project is basically my workspace. Inside that I will create multiple projects. So my project is my workspace. So click on browse and go to the downloads and select the project, select the workspace folder which we just create. My project, click on select folder, done. Now we want to create a project. So let's just say for demo purpose, I have here one video file. This is the video file. As I mentioned, from this video file, as you can see, the auto rickshaw is custom class, which basically not available with YOLO by default model. So today we will create our own model which will detect auto rickshaw. Simple. So for this, as I mentioned, I don't have any GPU, so I have only CPU. So for this, for demo purpose, I will go with only 50 images. So we will collect the images from same video file. We will use the same video file to extract the images, and then we will annotate all the auto rickshaw using our sam3.pt. Simple, not manually. As I mentioned, this is all automatic. That's it. So this is the video file. Now close it and we will go here. So we will create the project. So let's just say project folder is basically traffic. traffic, and then click on create project. Then here you will see the traffic is ready inside my project, which is our workspace, and inside that we create a traffic folder, which is our project. Now the image source is basically the project folder. Inside that project folder we will save all the images. Now here we want to select the video file, so click on browse and go to the downloads and then traffic, and this is what my video file. Click on open. It will open the video file. Now here I have to mention the frames, how many frames I want to extract. So now let's just say as I mentioned, I have only CPU and this is just a demo how we can use the application. So I will go with only 50 images, so 50. Click on extract frames. It will show how many frames you can extract from the video file, which is 1397. So you can go with the 1000 images if you have the powerful GPU. So you can go with the 1000 images, but right now I will go with only 50 images. Simple. So it's now extracting, so just wait. As you can see, 25 images already extracted. So friends, as you can see, we extracted all images, all 50 images we have done. Now just scroll down. Here you can click on the open webcam. It will open the webcam and you can simply capture any object for annotation. For images, you can directly use your live webcam. We'll go for webcam next time, but right now today we will go with only the video file. Okay, then here you can select manual annotate, but right now as I mentioned we will go with the automatic annotation, which is basically you with the help of SAM3. Scroll down. Now we will go with the class. What class we want to annotate or we want to label. So auto rickshaw, then car, then I want a truck. That's it. These are three classes which I want to annotate or label. Then we will go with the SAM3. So select the SAM3. Then as I mentioned here, you will see what is your GPU. So right now I have only Ryzen 5 5600G, which is the CPU. So this is the default. Okay, and then here you can up and down the confidence level for annotation or for SAM3 detection. So best is basically 40. So I will go with the 40. You can simply adjust, okay, but 40 is almost best. So then scroll down and here you can go with the bounding box or segmentation, because SAM3 go with the both bounding box and segmentation, but right now we will go with the bounding box. And then in output location there is no need to change anything because it already automatically select where it will save all the images and labels. Done. Then the data split also there is no need to change anything in data split. So we have done. Now simply click on run annotation. Here you will see the preview, the annotation preview. So let's just wait. So friends, as you can see, as I mentioned, there is no need to draw a bounding box for labeling manually. It's all automatic. As you can see, it selected the first image and this is the colors for the bounding box. For auto rickshaw, this color; for car, this color; for truck, this color. And it's automatically skipping images which we select. We have 50 images and it will automatically annotate and label 50 images. As I mentioned, this is just a demo purpose, so 50 images is more than enough, but in real scenario we need more images. So if you have a powerful GPU, you can go with 12,000 images, then 3,000 images, whatever. Okay, so as I mentioned, for annotation and for labeling we need a GPU, a powerful GPU. So right now on CPU also you can go with the 50 images, 100 images for learning purpose. So it's now annotating, so it will take some time. Meanwhile I will pause video. So friends, as you can see, annotating 50 out of 50 means this is basically the last image. We successfully completed the annotation process. So once all images done, here you will see done and you will see this kind of message: dataset is ready. Just click on OK and close the application. Now go inside the project folder. Means first we want to go inside the work space which we created as a folder, my project. Inside that, this is basically our project folder traffic, and inside that you will see again there is a traffic folder. So inside that traffic folder we have test, train and valid. So this is basically my dataset folder. Inside that traffic we have data.yml and all other things. So remember one thing, once the annotation process completed, you have to go inside the workspace folder, which is the my project, and then inside that we created a traffic folder which is basically the project folder, and inside that you will see same traffic, the folder, the project folder name, the traffic, and then inside that we have test, train and val. So this is what my data set folder, the traffic. Right click and we will compress, because we want to send this as a zip file on our Google Drive. So we compress. Now we will open our Google Drive. So friends, I have opened my Google Drive. Just click on new and file upload, and we will upload our file from our workspace, then project folder. Then inside that we have the same project folder with basically trend test well all the images and labels. So we zip, so traffic.zip file which we want to move on our Google Drive. So just click on open, it will upload. So meanwhile what we will do, we need our collab file. So inside downloads, when you download the project folder, you will get, as I mentioned, you will get train collab.zip, which is basically inside that we have collab files for training purpose. So right click and extract all. So we extract and then train collab, again same folder, and inside that we have rfdeter and then YOLO. So right now we will go with the YOLO. So we will open this YOLO file on our Google Colab machine. So friends, I have opened my Google Colab. Go to the upload notebook and browse, and then downloads and the Colab file, YOLO. Click on open. It will upload our Colab file. So we uploaded our collab file. Now here I want to go with runtime, change runtime type, T4 and Python 3, save and click on connect. So we connected. Now we will simply run cell one by one. So first cell, then second cell will install all the packages. Done. Now go for next cell, scroll down. Now here you can check Ultralytics is installed or not. Okay, so you have to mention any model. So right now I have mentioned YOLO 12 n.pt. Simply just click on it. It will download the model with the RoboFlow doc.jpg image, and it will cross check if the packages is perfectly installed or not. That's it. Simple. So as you can see from the image, we have one person, one car and two dogs. So it means we successfully installed Ultralytics. Now after that, let's just say you mount Google Drive and you basically upload a wrong zip file and you want to delete the project folder. So simply you can simply run this cell and it will delete the dataset project folder. So once you delete the dataset project folder from here, from Google Colab, again you can run for load dataset from Google Drive cell. Okay, so let me show you. Here I have click on this cell. It will ask for the permission to mount the Google Drive. So connect to Google Drive. Continue. Then scroll down. Then continue. So now it will mount. As you can see, now it will show all the zip file. So our zip file name is basically the 14 number, which is the traffic.zip. So 14, I have to select the 14, hit enter. Now we have done. So we have now traffic.zip. Then just scroll down. Here we will create a datasets folder. Go here. As you can see, we create a dataset folder. custom dataset, and then traffic. That's it. So basically first we mounted our Google Drive. Okay, we download the file and then we create the dataset. And then now we save all the files inside the dataset. Okay, so now let's just say here you want to delete the data sets. So simply you can run the cell here. Now you can simply run the cell and it will delete. So let's just say right now, as you can see, this is the data sets. Run it. Now as you can see, there is no data set. Now again we will go, because we already mounted the Google Drive. So now there is no need to mount the Google Drive. Just run this cell. It will create the data set folder and then custom data set and then our traffic folder. Okay, simple, done. So that's why I have mentioned here this command, this cell, for emergency purpose, let's just say. Now scroll down, we have done with this cell also. We have the classes. As you can see, this is the classes from data.yml, auto rickshaw, car, truck. Now here we have to select the model, which model we want. We want YOLO V8, YOLO V9, YOLO V10, YOLO 11, YOLO 12, or YOLO 26. So I will go with the YOLO 26 because this is the latest one. Hit enter. And default is basically the small model. So you can go with nano, you can go with medium, large, extra large. So right now I will go with the small one because I don't have any GPU. So I will go with the small one. So small one is default. So for default, just hit enter. Then the task means what task we want to achieve. So we want to go with the detect, not segment. So we want to go with the detect. So first one, hit enter. And the epoch, so 100 epochs is default good. So just hit enter. Now it will start our training. If any issue with all these things, friends, I will mention my WhatsApp number. You can message me. You will go with the Google live session. Okay. So if any issue, just message me. We will simply go with the Google live session and I will solve your problem, or I will just guide you how you can install the application, how you can do all these things. Simple. So no worry about the setup and all these things. So as you can see, the training is started. It will take some time. Meanwhile, I will pause video. So friends, our training is completed and our model is saved inside train folder. So we have to click on here again, then runs, then detect, then train, then weights folder, and then our best.pt model. So just click on download. It will download our best.pt model. So we successfully download our model. Let's just close the collab file, leave it, and then we will go here, downloads. This is what the model, right click, cut it, and then as I mentioned, I have created the folder for detection purpose. So inside that we have our video file and I have my own code for detection. So vid.py. So we will open all these things with our Visual Studio Code, VS Code. So I have already opened the folder. As you can see, this is the model and this is the video file and this is the code, my own code for detection. So best.pt is the model which we just created, and video.mp4 which is our video file. Now let's just play it. And as you can see, friends, we have cars, and then this is what our custom class, which is the auto rickshaw. Only 50 images, and we are detecting auto rickshaw. As you can see, only 50 images and we have this much good result. So as I mentioned, for perfect and for more accurate detection, you need at least 1000 images. So as I mentioned, I have only CPU based machine right now. So I have only mentioned the 50 images. On GPU, you can go with 1000 images. Simple. So this is our friends using the local application. I have automate the annotation process. And then it works really good. So as I mentioned, if you want this application, you have to simply buy the application. Once you buy it, you can simply message me on my WhatsApp number, or you can simply Gmail me. If any issue regarding to how to install and how to use all these things, we will go with Google Live Session. We will simply go with the Google Live Session. I will guide you all the way. So this is it for today. We will meet our next video. Till then, thank you, take care, and bye bye.